I kissed my girlfriend on the lips yesterday, then she closed her knees and broke my glasses.
Those lips! Uh-huh.
It looks like you're not wearing pants, Melly.
I am! They're just shorts.
Little Johnny's dad asked if little Johnny wanted to play a game. Little Johnny asked what game is it? His dad replies saying for the next hour sit on the front porch and count how many blue cars drive by, and so he sent little Johnny off to the front porch with a lollipop and quickly went to the bedroom. Dad Bobby's parents are having sex, shouted Johnny. How would you know that? Shouted his dad from the bedroom. He's sitting on his front porch with a lollipop counting blue cars.
Little Johnny is incredibly smart.
Hey Melly,
Hello.
did you know an average of 2,202 men per year go to the ER for a zipper injury to the penis?
Is that true?
A young woman was preparing for her wedding. She asked her mother to go out and buy a nice long black dress and carefully place it in her suitcase so it would not wrinkle. The mom forgot her task until the last minute, so she dashed out and could only find a short pink nightie. She bought it and quickly threw it into the suitcase. After the wedding, the bride and groom entered their hotel room. The groom was a little self-conscious, so he asked his new bride to change in the bathroom and promise not to peek while he got ready for bed. While she was in the bathroom, she opened her suitcase and saw the negligee her mother had thrown in there. She exclaimed, "Oh no, it's short, pink and wrinkled." Then her groom cried out, "I thought I told you not to peek."
Oh my... No!
So Fred and Mary, they got married, but they can't afford a honeymoon, so they go back to Fred's parents' home for their first night together. In the morning, Johnny, Fred's little brother, gets up and has his breakfast. As he is going out of the door to go to school, he asks his mom if Fred and Mary are up yet. She replies no. Johnny asks, "Do you know what I think?" His mom replies, "Don't want to hear what you think, just go to school." Johnny comes home for lunch and asks his mom, "Are Fred and Mary up yet?" She replies, "No." Johnny says, "Do you know what I think?" His mom replies, "Never mind what you think, just eat your lunch and go back to school." After school, Johnny comes home and asks again, "Are Fred and Mary up yet?" His mom replied, "No." Then he asks, "Do you know what I think?" His mom shouted, "Okay, tell me what you think." He says, "Last night Fred came to my room for the Vaseline, and I think I gave him my airplane blue." Bill wakes up with a huge hangover. He forces himself to open his eyes, and the first thing he sees is a couple of aspirins and a glass of water on the side table. He sits down and sees his clothing in front of him, all clean and pressed. Bill looks around the room and sees that it is in perfect order. He takes the aspirins and notices a note on the table. "Honey, breakfast is on the stove. I left early to go shopping. Love you." So he goes to the kitchen and sure enough, there is a hot breakfast and the morning newspaper. His son is also at the table eating. Bill asks, "Son, what happened last night?" His son says, "Well, you came home after 3 a.m. very drunk. So, why is everything in order and so clean and breakfast is on the table?" His son replies, "Mom dragged you to the bedroom and when she tried to take your pants off you shouted, 'Lady, leave me alone. I'm married.'"
Bill, you are getting all of the... You know what I mean?
A wife was making a breakfast of fried eggs for her husband. Suddenly, her husband burst into the kitchen. He shouted, "Careful. Put in some more butter." "Oh my gosh, you're cooking too many at once. Too many. Turn them now. We need more butter." "Oh my gosh. Where are we going to get more butter?"
What?
"They're going to stick." "Careful. I said be careful. You never listen to me when you're cooking. Never. Turn them. Hurry up. Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Don't forget to salt them. You know you always forget to salt them. Use the salt." The wife stared at him and shouted, "What in the world is wrong with you? You think I don't know how to fry a couple of eggs?" The husband calmly replied, "I just wanted to show you what it feels like when I'm driving."
Is that really what we sound like?
So the husband is getting into the shower just as his wife is finishing up her shower when the doorbell rings. The wife quickly wraps herself in a towel and runs downstairs. When she opens the door, there stands Bob, the next door neighbor. Before she says a word, Bob says, "I'll give you $800 to drop that towel." After thinking for a moment, the woman drops her towel and stands naked in front of Bob. After a few seconds, Bob hands her $800 and leaves. The woman wraps back up in the towel and goes back upstairs. When she gets to the bathroom, her husband asks, "Who was that?" She said, "Oh, it was Bob, the next door neighbor." The husband said, "Great, did he say anything about the $800 he owes me?"
Bob, you slimy little. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you are not subbed, and okay, bye.